My name is Sally A, and today I'm going to be focusing on I See Me. So, we're going to be talking about different cultures, different items that you might wear, trying to make children feel inclusive. Um, Where Are You From is actually a title that we have today. And we're going to be talking about different things. As always, we have more books. This is just some of my suggestions. I'm not trying to tell you what to read or saying that this is the end all, the best, this is the only thing that you want to get. You need to figure out what fits you and what you would like. But these are just some suggestions I had for you. All right. Now, the first book I chose is Home is in Between by Mitali Perkins. So, this is about a girl who moves to the US from India, and she's trying to balance between her home, which she considers the village from India that she came from, to her new house, and trying to figure out how she can balance the two worlds. Back and forth she ran, learning the town, her new school, remembering the village from India, and again in between. So, running back and forth in between both. Santi danced through the Bollywood films with her parents. She laughed through the Hollywood movies with Tanya and Malcolm. And it just continues to show the differences. But in the end, she learns. After a while, she looks up at a blue sky with breezy clouds and birds winging by, watching over her village, watching over her town, watching over Sante. She stretched her arms wide. She was good at making anywhere feel like home, especially here, in the space between cultures. So eventually she learned to go in between the two and to feel home, no matter where she was, her village or her new town. Next, I chose a book with a hijab. I really like this one. It is The Proudest Blue, A Story of Hijab and Family by Ibtihad Muhammad. And it's told by the younger sister. Right. So one of the things I like about this is the mother's message that she has given to the children, and it's in the background of when they're dealing with different emotions that they remember these moments. They remember these moments. The first day of wearing a hijab is important, Mama had said. It means being strong. I just thought I'd mention this book because I think it's wonderful to have the hijab and mention how she can face her bullies on the first day of school wearing a hijab. And so I thought it was important to show this in I See Me. Fry Bread. Now, many of you have seen this book, and if you haven't, I'm glad to let you know of a classic. Fry Bread, a Native American family story, written by Kevin Noble Millard. Now, this book is a little bit thicker. I love the detail that it uses. It spins a story. It gives you a sense of being in the moment. And then it talks about how much fry bread can mean to so many things. The shape of it, the sound of it, the color, the flavor, time. And includes a fry bread recipe, an explanation of what it means to Native Americans, the fry bread. Fry bread is food. Flour, salt, water, cornmeal, baking powder, perhaps milk, maybe sugar, all mixed together in a big bowl. Looks like everyone's helping. Fry bread is sound. The skillet clangs on the stove. The fire blazes from below. Drop the dough in the skillet. The bubbles sizzle and pop. Said there's a recipe in here, but the author's note is tremendous. I love the back of this book. I could probably read it over and over again, just all the information that it has and to feel like it's a nonfiction book with a picture book. So, Fry Bread, wonderful book. This is a newer book, Eyes That Kiss in the Corner, and this is by Johanna Ho, and she was explaining that some of her friends have different shaped eyes. They're like a lagoon, but she thinks that her eyes are kissed in the corners and glow like warm tea. And so she takes a moment and realizes how that impacts. Some people have eyes like sapphire lagoons, with lashes like lace trims on ball gowns, sweeping their cheeks as they twirl. Big eyes, long lashes. Mama's eyes that kiss in the corners are like warm tea, crinkles and crescent moons. When she comes home from work, she scoops me in her arms, eyes sparkling like starlight, and tickles me until we laugh ourselves onto the floor. So she not only realizes that she herself have eyes that kiss in the corner and glow like warm tea, but so does her mother and then her grandmother. She toddles after me, gazing up like I am her best present. I hope she looks at me like that forever, because she looks at me in that Mimi way. I feel like I can fly. Just embracing how Asian Americans and Asians have a different tilt to their eyes, but taking pride in the history and remembering why the eyes are so special. Still talking about inclusivity and talking about diversity in the I See Me, I have Bim Bop. And this is a lovely rhyming melody from Linda Sue Park. It's just regular everyday shopping and cooking with mama. And they're learning how to make a Korean meal. And the Bim Bop is a mixed up rice. And it's just mixed with different things. And as it says in this jacket, Bim Bop is mixed up rice, a traditional Korean dish. C, delicious. D, cheerful, lively picture book about cooking with mama. E, all of the above. And I think it's E, all of the above. Almost time for supper. Rushing to the store. Mama buys a grocery. More, mama, more. Hurry, mama, hurry. Gotta shop, shop, shop. Hungry, hungry, hungry for some Bim Bop. From Bim Bop. Okay. So it just explains how they're making dinner. And it's just a nice little rhyming tale of what it would be like if you're making this Korean dish. Time for Bim Bop. Bim Bop. It's a tongue twister. Time for Bim Bop. And it includes a recipe at the end, and with cooking instructions, which could be helpful. Hope you enjoy that. This is a newer book. It is an alphabet book with beautiful watercolor pictures, and it is I is for Immigrant by Selena Elko. And it's not necessarily a book for reading, but just going through and submerging the child into the culture and finding different things that you can point out with the letters. Like the family tree has Garcia, and G for games and guacamole, and then genealogy and goals or gardens. So it doesn't have to always be about just immigration, but the culture that comes from that. I is for immigration, immigrants, innovation. Next, I have another book for young children. This is a Indigenous people book that talks about the Cree Nation, and it also has English and Cree language, and it's just showing how kids and animals play alike. It is We All Play by Julie Flett. Animals hide and hop, sniff and seek, and peek and peep. We play too. So, like I said, it's just showing some animals and how they play and how they eventually fall asleep, just like children do. To continue on talking about diversity and the I See Me, I wanted to have more inclusiveness. So it's jam packed with people who are from many different cultures. Um, One that I really like is in my mosque. And so a mosque is a place for a worship for people who are Muslim or who people who practice the religion of Islam. And so if you're trying to explain this to young children, this is a wonderful book about, okay, my friend goes to a mosque. What's a mosque? Okay. In my mosque, we are a rainbow of colors and speak in different accents. Greeting my friends and newcomers too. Everyone is welcome here. And then I have another one for inclusive with various people, different diversities. This one is focusing on school, so it's nice to see what it would be like in a school that has a lot of different cultures or embracing different cultures. And so no matter how you start your day, what you wear when you play, or if you came from far away, all are welcome here at school. In our classroom, safe and sound, fears are lost and hope is found. Raise your hand, we'll go around. All are welcome here. All Are Welcome by Alexandra Penfold and Suzanne Kaufman. Okay. This is my last book of the I See Me. I had to incorporate Sesame Street because this was too good not to pass up. So it is We're Different, We're the Same by Bobby Jane Cates. And it talks about different parts of the body, like how your hair could be different, your nose are different, but we all smell with our noses the same way. So we're different. Our noses are different. We're the same. Our noses are the same. They breathe and sniff and sneeze and whiff. Our hair is different. Our hair is the same. It grows on us in several places. It warms our heads and frames our faces. And it continues to talk about the differences in people and how our bodies are different. Our bodies are the same. They stretch and blend and work and play. They all need food and rest each day. They dance and wriggle and ride a bike. They might look different, but they're alike. Thank you very much for joining me today as we talked about diversity in the I See Me section. I hope you like my suggestions. If not, why don't you tell me a couple of your suggestions at the bottom of this link? Have a great day.